The Celtics have not been shy about their spending this season as they strive to return to the NBA Finals. The front office brought in big contracts this offseason: Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari, with a green light from ownership, and also carried the maximum 15 players on the roster to begin the year to maximize their depth once Robert Williams and Gallinari started the season on the injury list, addressing it by giving Noah Vonleh. Gallinari is not expected to be back in the fold this year as he recovers from a torn ACL, but the team's big man depth chart was overstocked this week with Rob Williams back healthy. That left three bigs, Blake Griffin, Noah Vonleh, Luke Kornet, out of the team's rotation, along with a two-way big in Mfiondu Kabengele. With the Celtics eyeing some flexibility as they entered the trade market, they opted to trade Noah Vonleh with $1.5 million in cash to the San Antonio Spurs on Thursday for a highly protected future second-round pick that the team will likely never see. The move by itself is a bit perplexing on the surface. Why would the Celtics send cash in a trade with Vonleh when they could have just cut him outright before his contract guaranteed this weekend? It all comes down to the luxury tax. What the Celtics got out of deal before Thursday's trade: the Celtics were deep into the NBA luxury tax, $150 million, by over $25 million with their payroll, which had led to a total of $66 million in luxury tax penalties. Vonleh had only earned just shy of $1 million this year per Bobby Marks of ESPN.com. By the Celtics getting that Vonleh money off their payroll in the trade, they managed to save $7.1 million in luxury tax penalties. That gave them incentive to include $1.5 million in the deal for San Antonio to sweeten the deal for them, and effectively paying Vonleh's salary twice. When you factor in the salary and the penalties, the Celtics netted a $6.6 million in salaries. What the Spurs got out of deal. But first, if you are new to the Celtics news channel, take advantage and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news that happens in the world of basketball. We are always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video, so that YouTube continues to bring you the latest Celtics news in the world of basketball. This was purely a financial transaction for the Spurs, who are well under the salary cap even midway through the season, which let them absorb Vonleh's deal. Even after waiving Gorgui Dieng to make room for Vonleh, who was waived after he was acquired, San Antonio netted nearly all of the $1.5 million in the deal that Boston sent just for taking Vonleh's cap hit on their books. Final thoughts: Brad Stevens and his staff have done a good job of being proactive with moves to create flexibility over the past two seasons, and this one fits the bit as well. The Celtics will have opportunity to spend more in their payroll in the next month, whether it's on the trade market or the buyout market, and gave themselves a little more leeway with this deal.